Hey everybody, it's Dr. Lori again. So in the last video blog, I introduced you to what I benefited from by a regimented exercise group community and how it changed my body and changed my life. And this time, I kind of want you to understand that in order to do a physique competition, now a physique competition is another word for a bikini competition, and to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not the kind of person who likes to put on a bikini and get in front of a large group of people. So that portion actually terrifies me. That's probably the one thing that terrifies me more than anything about doing this competition in 10 weeks. Um, but I'm highly optimistic that I can get my body to that level. Why? So why would I do a program like this? What am I trying to prove? And if you want to think that question, and maybe you think that way when you see a girl up on the stage doing a bikini competition, what are her motives? And everybody has their personal journey. Everybody has their personal goals, and everybody's got their bucket list. So for some, it's a bucket list thing of I want to prove to myself that this is something that I'm capable of doing. This is my story. I was doing really awesome last summer. I turned 40 in May, and life was good. Everything was going great. And within 2 weeks of my 40th birthday, I hit the wall. Hit the wall meaning something seriously was wrong with me, physically, emotionally, spiritually. My tank was empty. I was in a job that was obviously not the right job for me because it didn't resonate with me. But more so than that, something was making me seriously, severely ill. My brain stopped functioning the way it should, and I'm a highly functioning, obviously you can see diplomas behind me. I read and I study, and I do this every single day. At the point when I hit rock bottom, I couldn't read, and my cognition skills were completely gone. I could not bear to be in the place that I was because without my wisdom, without my knowledge, without my education, without my brain, I felt like I was nothing. Now, maybe some of you guys can kind of get that concept and you can understand where I'm coming from. But really, it was a really empty, lonely, scary feeling. And so last May, I actually started having thoughts that were not good thoughts, especially for a girl who was raised as a Catholic girl. We don't want to have those thoughts. And so I sought medical advice, and I said, something's going on. I'm starting to get really depressed. My brain's not working appropriately. I'm really foggy. And their answer was obviously to put me on antidepressants, and there's a long list. And I told you, I wrote a book, so it's in the book. Needless to say, at the end of the day, a few months later, I discovered that there was black toxic mold, which was Stachybotrys, in my condo, and for months I had been being poisoned. So my journey started really last May when I had all but given up, and I had pretty much lost everything that there was physically, emotionally, spiritually as of May of last year. And in 1 year, I'm going to be competing in a physique competition to show how strong and healthy my body is. So that's the reason I am doing this, and I really want you to join me on this journey, because if you're out there and you're struggling with health issues, if you feel like you kind of like are at the end of your rope, you can't figure out why, you keep asking the questions, why is my body not working? These are things we can get into later, but for right now, stop asking the questions why. And my assignment to you, before the next video blog is to start telling yourself how amazing you are and how healthy and healing your body is and how your cells are listening to these messages that you're giving them. Because every day when I wake up, I'm full of gratitude, but I remind my body that I am strong, I am healthy, and that my body is a machine that's going to work, and it's going to take me to the next level. And going into my 41st year in May, I can let you know that this is going to be a very healthy year, and it's going to be very different than it was any year in the past. And so join me again, and I'm going to walk you through some more of my journey on my way to the May 23rd physique competition in Las Vegas. So come back and join me.